Hey guys, Carl Allen. Want to do a real quick video for you. I'm actually driving out. I'm in my Florida house at the moment. I'm just driving out doing a little errand in between calls. Had a brutal day so far of meetings and Zooms and a whole bunch of different things. So then 6 hours straight back to back. I'm taking some time out and running some errands. But let me talk to you about something real quick. So one of the key things about what we do as deal makers, as creative deal makers, is the art of building rapport, right? And I want to give you 3 massive power plays that you can deploy with business owners to build rapport that's like so off the charts, it makes the rest of the transaction just so much easier for you. There's a direct correlation between the amount of know, like, and trust or rapport that you build with a seller and the amount of creativity you can then plug in to the deal structure. It's like an infinite line. And you know, if you find a business, if you only ever wanted to do a 100% seller financing deal, then you could literally pick any business and just spend the amount of time it would need you to take to get that relationship so locked down that you could transact on that creative deal. You know, it might take you 4 weeks, might take you 4 years, right? That's why you need to have a lot of deals in your pipeline so you can play them off against each other. But let me give you the 3 power plays that you can leverage in your discussions to build world-class rapport. So the first thing that you should do is get to know the seller personally, right? So find out a whole bunch of things that you can about the seller. And the beauty of the internet or social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or even Google, is even for old sellers. Like, you'd be amazed like how many older business owners are on social media. They are, right? You know, people, you know, one of my friends, he has a grandparent that's 101 and he's on Facebook, right? So literally, don't be fooled when people say older sellers are not on Facebook. They are. And what's great about Facebook is you can find these people and you can find out information about them, and then you can layer it into your conversation. So if they have a family, if they like a particular sports team, if they've checked in at a particular restaurant which you've been to. So find out things about them personally that you can relate to and you can have a conversation about. If you live in the UK and you're a guy, it's highly likely you're going to be into football or soccer, as it's called in the US, right? And so finding out what team somebody supports and being able to have that conversation is an incredible way to build rapport. And that kind of takes me, that's a nice segue into ninja power play move number 2, right? Which is, when you know what sellers really like and really value, buy them a gift, right? And you're thinking, what, buy them a gift? I'm telling you, it's crazy. I did this once. Let me tell you the story. So I was buying an engineering company from a 65-year-old guy in the UK. It was in Liverpool. And if you're from the UK, you'll know Liverpool has 2 major soccer clubs, football clubs. One's called Everton. They play in blue. Not a very good team. Sorry, Everton fans. And Liverpool, who are very, very good, and they play in red, right? And there's a lot of rivalry. It's like the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. You know, they don't like each other, I don't think. But, you know, the White Sox and the Red Sox, they don't like each other. So it's the same in Liverpool for soccer, right? So I was talking to this guy on the phone before I had an in-person seller meeting with him. So I'm having this chat with him on the phone, and it was a 1-hour call. We spent 55 minutes talking about football or soccer and 5 minutes talking about the business to kind of lay up the next meeting. So we're having this conversation about soccer, and he was telling me that he just become a granddad. His daughter had just had a baby, but his daughter had married a person that supported the rival team. So his whole family were blue. They were Everton fans. His daughter had married a guy that supported the red team, Liverpool, rival fans. And what had really annoyed the business owner, the granddad, he was called Tony, is that the guy, his son-in-law, had brought his granddaughter over to see him in his house, and he'd kitted her out in a red Liverpool baby soccer kit. And he was really annoyed about it, right? He thought it was really like a bad thing to do, because this guy was winding him up, right? So I put the phone down, and I called my assistant, and I said, Selena, hey, this is my assistant at the time. I said, could you go on Amazon or wherever and buy me, as soon as possible, a Everton blue baby like kit, right? She says, like, why? Like, your children are grown up. Like, why do you need that? Anyway, so she did it. And then when I went to the meeting, I walked into the meeting, and, you know, the guy was a little bit gruff, you know, wasn't in a very, very good mood. And I said, hey, didn't even shake my hand or offer me a coffee. I said, hey, Tony, before we start the meeting, I've got you a gift. He's like, what are you talking about? I said, I bought you a present. He's like, why have you bought me a present? So he unwrapped it, and he burst out into this smile. He saw the baby blue Everton soccer kit that I bought. I said, hey, I felt really bad for you that your son-in-law had brought your granddaughter over. She's wearing the wrong colours. If he does that again, you could put her in the baby blue Everton kit. And he was like, oh, that's so incredible. I really appreciate you did that. It cost me £20, which is like, what, 25 bucks? Like, it's nothing. And that allowed me to build an incredible relationship. He gave me a hug when I left the meeting. I was like his new best buddy. And if you could become like a seller's new best buddy, it's crazy how creative that you can get in terms of the deal structure, because they want to help you do the deal. It's really, really crazy. One other power play that you can do is, you know, send them a birthday card. So you can find out on Facebook or LinkedIn when their birthday is, and then if you don't end up transacting with them, let's say the deal goes soft for a bit, send them a birthday card or a Christmas card, or if it's a female, send her a Mother's Day card or a Father's Day card for a guy. You know, send them that little thing. It makes a big difference, that touch. But then another really cool power play is sometimes you'll be in seller conversations and the seller will be having a crisis. It could be a crisis in the business, or it could be a crisis in their personal life, right? And when you hear that and they say, hey, you know, sorry, you know, I gotta, like, can't have this call today, or, you know, there's going to be delay me doing this, or I might even need to abort the deal altogether for a few weeks because I'm dealing with this issue, whatever it is. Ask this very, very simple question. What can I do to help you? 7 words. What can I do to help you? And you're going to really take them back, because they're going to think, well, wow. Like, and I do that all the time, and people say to me, well, Carl, that's extremely gracious of you. That's very generous of you to ask. Like, that's blown me away. Thank you so much. But like, you don't even know me. Like, what commands you to even want to help me? Because I say, well, I think you're a great person. You know, I'm looking to build a relationship with you, and, you know, I've got a big heart. I'm a noble entrepreneur. I want to help you through whatever issues you've got. No one's ever taken me up on that yet, but the rapport you build, the respect and credibility you build just by asking that question. 7 words. What can I do to help you? Right? That's all you need to say, right? And you're going to go way up in their estimations, and then you're really seeding that kind of friendship. You're making a relationship deposit, right? So think if you've got money, you put money into a bank account, and then you can draw that out, right? So relationships are the same. You make big relationship deposits up front, then you can draw on that relationship fund, if you will, that relationship bank, and that can help you in your deals. So just wanted to share you those 3 power plays. Again, the strength of your relationship, the rapport, the know, like, and trust, the higher that is, the more creative that you can get on a deal. It's absolutely true. And then the 3 or even 4 massive power plays, you know, send them cards, send them gifts if appropriate, really get to know them personally and how that can relate to you, so you can have non-business, deep and meaningful conversations. And then if they're ever in a bind or a pinch, ask them what you can do to help. It makes a big difference. I hope you found that useful. I'm almost at my errand now, and I will see you soon for the next video. Don't forget, hit like and subscribe so I can send you all of my amazing content in real time, and I will see you amazing people very, very soon. Until then, bye for now.